There's trouble in Paradise with the Jonas Brothers. Which Jonas is this?
It is Joe Jonas.
Okay, so this is not the dude with the Indian chick, Pranker, right?
That's not Nick.
Yes.
It's not Nick Jonas.
yes.
No one cares then. They all care about.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well,
Wait a second.
What's happening? Tell me what's happening.
It is, in fact, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner, a couple that I think for the general public would have not seen it coming at all, because just how harmonious they appear to be on the Instagrams, you know, being Sophie being in music videos for Joe and everything. They've got 2 kids together, but unfortunately the marriage has fallen apart.
They
So
pulled the plug.
Joe apparently has filed for divorce in Florida, I believe, which has some implications from what I've heard. And
So he's filed for divorce.
he's filed the divorce. And apparently, allegedly, this comes after a myriad of blind items, speculation, he said, she said,
The old Demoy.
may have contributed to the divorce. So, according to TMZ, who is at the forefront of breaking news and whatnot, their sources has claimed that the couple has had some serious problems for at least the last 6 months. To summarize things very quickly, there's been allegations of cheating.
Oof.
There's been allegations of parents not fulfilling their duties and being a bit more selfish, and then the other party has to be with the kids.
This is the Game
all
of
the
Thrones
time.
chick, right?
This
Yes.
is, yes,
He played
correct.
Sansa Stark.
Yeah.
Yes. Has she done anything recently? What's the most recent work?
So this is the piece, right? I believe. What's the last piece that she was in?
She was in that Netflix movie with Maya Hawke. She has that iconic scene of saying that she didn't do cocaine. You can see it on Twitter everywhere.
Mate, I feel
But-
so lost, don't you, Kev? Like,
but-
I'm like, I know nothing. Jon Snow.
Young kids.
But besides that, it's been very noticeable that she's had to sort of pull back. She hasn't been in as many projects as you would think coming off of Game of Thrones. Well, at the moment, she is filming a project in UK while this news has broken out. And so that raises a particular issue in terms of how these articles and speculations have come across, wouldn't you think?
Because that's the thing, right? Like is it stereotypically? Is it just in society? But this appearance that I guess the woman in the relationship is supposed to caretake while the man in the relationship, in that type of relationship, I must add, is able to kind of, you know, bring the bacon and whatnot in other means. There's been speculation where that's been a big cause of divide, in the sense that allegedly, again, this is all allegedly, right? And I must stress that it definitely, we don't know the whole story.
Yes.
We don't know any of the story. We shouldn't have to know the story. But what I do want to stress here, it's just the contextual thinking of what can cause some of these divides, and what does this mean for society, and how people think and perceive that these things should be the way that they are, right? The fact that she's had to put the career on the back burner, and he had made a statement, which I need to say here. The source had said Joe's been caring for the 2 young children pretty much all of the time, even as his band is touring. It gives that vibe of that weird
He's shifting the blame.
yeah, and it's the power of the PR, right? It's coming at full force at the moment, where they did submit a statement
A
together
shared
on Instagram,
statement, yes.
saying, you know, none of all the stories that you're being led to believe, no one knows about it. We are amicably
It's their own
splitting,
lives,
etc., etc. But it just feels a bit strange, considering prior to the news being published out that the divorce was going ahead, Joe posted on his Insta a spicy little kind of like smoldering photo of him with the ring still on. And a lot of the fans have been speculating prior to that the ring has been on, the ring has been off. What
In
does
terms
this
of the
mean?
timeline,
It's just a bit.
it's yeah, there's much to be said. Like, of course, we don't know what happened. Like, we won't know because it's not our place as the public. But the fact that they are a high profile couple, it's going to gain attention regardless. And in a way that their PR teams have been able to, well, more so Joe Jonas's PR team has been able to just start running ahead, because in a sense he does have the higher profile being in a band.
Yeah.
And yes, Sophie Turner, like, she is an actress, but again, she hasn't been able to further her career because she is a mother of 2 kids, and she's
a young
only
mother at that.
26.
Yes.
She's a year younger than me.
It's really wild. I think the journey she must have been on. And again, not to speculate, but it feels that life comes at you fast, right? And it's just, as long as you have this like relationship that's built on a sense of trust and togetherness and not feeling of point scoring or now it feels like there's definitely some point scoring there. The latest bit of around the ground news is that apparently, allegedly, what had sparked the decision to divorce is that Joe had heard something that Sophie had said over
On a ring camera.
which is hilarious. That then made them decide, nah, that's it, we're done. Like, I'm sure they must have tried after, if sources are led to believe that, you know, they've been in a rough patch for a while. But again, it's just really funny. It's not really funny, sorry. It's just really crazy how
This is played out.
It's how it's played out, but also how they're trying to hold the narrative, hold the perception that, you know, everything's all peachy, but time and time again, things don't appear as rosy behind the glass, right?
And especially in their positions as celebrities, where it's not really a traditional relationship because you have the public eye on you.
Definitely. And it's the probably even the parasocial thinking, right? Of
the following of this relationship.
They're perfect. They can't do anything wrong.
Exactly.
But we're all human. Like, it's even they are too. And I feel like
things happen.
They're more subjective to the pressures, temptations.
Exactly.
All of that. It's just, it's look, heart goes out to both of you.
Hope you're able to work it out for the kids.
Hope you're able to work it out for the kids. Keep it clean.
What's the name of the Jonas Brothers band again?
It's just the Jonas Brothers.
No. So, no. What was Cake by the Ocean?
No, DNC.
DNC. That was his solo when he split off.
No, I got it. But you know what's my big bugbear?
Here we go.
It's when artists put their partners at the time in the video clip. I mean, I love that Sucker For You video clip, but I knew it was never gonna age well, and now they got to take her out of it.
Or it's just gonna be played less.
There's been so many different artists that have had that route too, where like there's been many where it's just, oh well, that didn't age very well, did it?
And so we will just pretend it didn't happen.
It never ages well, and it feels like for Sophie. I mean, she was in Game of Thrones. I feel like the character is just mirroring real life. It kind of feels like it.
Oh,
well,
she was locked in that tower.
Well, there may be some merit there, because if we look at Joe Jonas's track record of deciding to break up with people over text, am I right?
Swifties, shout out to the Swifties who were very vocal about that. So it makes you question really about his character.
The redemption.
I mean, who do we think is next? There's got to be other couples that are on the verge here.
Well, if I'm going to go the same route with celebrity couples who seem like very well adjusted or are too perfect, I'm going to throw in maybe Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
Oh, no.
I've seen a couple, I hope not, but it's just,
I love them.
It'll be a shocker if it does.
They've built an empire together. They've got like complimentary drinks mixers. Like, that's amazing.
See, those guys, if they're on the rocks, for the sake, the whole image and brand is built upon being like the perfect couple.
Exactly.
So I think that there'd be the time that
Their
would
Instagram posts.
Again, though, it is interesting because even with Ryan Reynolds, I mean, he used to be with Scarlett Johansson, right? And there was rumors of him trying to control the relationship dynamic and everything. So
You never know, but I mean,
allegedly.
well, we're thinking we'll see in 12 months' time.
Yep. Okay, who do you have?
I've got somebody left the field. I thought
Left the field.
I cannot have another perfect couple or perceived perfect couple breakup, but I thought it would be somebody that would be left the field that you're like, whoa, that's an interesting combination. And I'm gonna go with Avril Lavigne and Tyga.
What?
What?
Are they together? Wait, what Tiger are we talking about?
That's very.
Tyga, the rapper Tyga, like
That's
who
very
else would it
left
be?
of field.
I didn't even know they were together. It makes no sense. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's for me. Look, like I thought it was forever when Avril Lavigne and the dude from Nickelback were together.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's just I guess they're making sweet music together now.
Surprising.
So you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Very surprising. What about you? What have you got?
Oh, I got Kanye, my boy Kanye, and Bianca, the Aussie. Like, there's no way they end up together. I mean, it's not gonna be. Yeah, his forever wife, and he's gonna break up.
Considering how quickly they also got married,
Yeah,
it was just like blink in an eye. They're together. Oh, they're married.
well,
Just the copycat nature of it as well, right? It just feels a bit too like. Again,
Too
this aspect
close
of
to home.
controlling that it kind of feels like.
hey man, every good relationship has a level of.
Excuse me?
Whoa, whoa. All right.
Okay,
all right.
okay. So we're moving on. But guys, if you like this chat, if you love this section, please leave a comment below. Any interaction, any engagement, subscribe, put the notification bell on. You know
What's
you
your
want
prediction?
to receive the new content.
Exactly.